Fill the province in on what's going on in your area when it comes to LNG and the impact.
Our area of the province is where the NG is. We are the area that has the natural gas. And the drilling takes place in there, and the gas is then transported to the coast where it is liquefied.
So you're the source then?
We're the source. Without us, there would be no LNG. We are measuring our natural gas in northeastern BC into the trillions of cubic feet. Another form of measurement, we're looking at the amount of gas there that can power Canada for in excess of 200 years of what's there now. That's without a change in technology.
Is LNG a dirty little word?
LNG is probably the cleanest word that you will ever want to learn. If you take a look at it, everybody wants energy. That is the whole thing. There's not one person that'll live without heat, without transportation, without roads. That's all energy. What we have to do is get the cleanest energy we can. And when we look at it, natural gas is the cleanest.
What do you make of all of the concern that's out there over fracking?
A lot of cases in that fracking, and the word I'm going to use, is being plagued by ignorance. We have some of the most stringent regulations when it comes to drilling and fracking. But what most of the media picks up and what you see is what happens in the United States. Do not confuse the two. We have regulations there that are second to none, and we set a lot of the standards in the world as far as regulation. And as of today, there has been no documented case of any fracking or fracking fluid leaking from a well into a freshwater system. None.
What about the earthquakes? There was some corroboration that there has been some earthquakes up there in your area.
There has been, yes, some earthquakes in the area, but there's also, again, if you look at some of it, we have one of the largest dams in the area too. Take the weight of the water on the ground, which would seal a plate that can't move. It's got to move somewhere else. Social license to operate is a very big issue, and it's becoming more prominent. What needs to be done is there needs to be education, and the education should start in the school and go all the way up. A lot of people have to start realizing, is there a better fuel out there? If there is, we haven't found it. Is solar panels? Yes, they can help, but solar panels do not supply any power at night. And you want to store it in batteries? What are you going to do with the batteries when they wear out? Same thing with wind. Sometimes the wind don't blow. So add the three together, and I mean, we might not be having to use fossil fuels 100 years from now, but at this point in time, nobody's come up with anything different. So it is the best that we have today.
Is it going to happen? Obviously, some naysayers are saying it's not, with the collapse in commodity prices, in energy prices, and of course some slump in demand.
Yes, it's going to happen. Is it going to be tomorrow? Possibly not. But when we look at the increase of population, especially in Asia, and you've got to consider the people in Asia want what we already have. They want electricity, they want computers, they want televisions. They need natural gas to produce a reliable, safe form of energy to have a standard of living that we are used to.